Ever wanted to photograph a client or stranger that you think is really gorgeous, but because they are not a professional model by any stretch of the imagination, you know it's gonna be difficult? Well, let me help you to get that high fashion look that you're looking for from your photo shoots with a stranger or client that has just never done a photo shoot before. Let's go. Tip number one, have a plan. This is far more important than you think. I understand that we're creatives and sometimes we go on set and we have our flow state that we get into and we get amazing work from the flow state, but this is kind of different. The thing is, you're not working with professionals, so what a plan is going to do is inspire a lot of confidence with the model that you're using, stranger or client, to allow them to trust you, see something written down or drawn, or see a Pinterest board of sorts. And these are some of the things that you can use to just draft a plan, a look and feel, to allow the client slash friend or family member to be more confident in themselves and confident in the fact that they know what they're going to accomplish, rather than just word of mouth. So it really does help to have a solid plan. It helps with comfort, it helps with time management as well, because in the event that you're using multiple locations, you need to ensure that you're not spending 2 hours on one location when you really needed to spend 30 minutes. So this is going to come down to having the poses, the lighting, and the clothes that you want to use in mind already, and allow the client, if they have it, because I'm thinking that this is more so a smaller production where you're not necessarily going to be buying clothes. They're going to be bringing their own clothes. So it's essential that they know exactly what to wear so that you don't get sidetracked and so that the shoot moves exactly according to plan. Tip number 2, find a way to pay attention to detail. You're not working with professionals, so there are going to be some times that they're going to miss some things. You don't have a producer, you don't have a director, your photographer, your producer, your editor. You're everything in one, and then you're going to be working with somebody that's not as experienced. So what you need to do is have a certain eye for detail of a stylist per se. So if their hair is kind of fuzzy or messy, you should be able to detect that so that you don't have to fix it in post, and so that you don't have to give something to the client that they wouldn't otherwise like. Also, it's a collaborative effort. You need to be showing them the pictures and asking them if they could change anything, what they'd want to change, because there's a good chance that they know their face, they know their body, they know their angles better than you. So just collaborate, work with them, pay attention to detail, find out if there are any missing buttons, if there's a collar that's not folded properly, if there's a seam that's not properly pressed. So really just have an eye out for things that are out of place. And how you're going to do this is to pay attention to photographers' work who have done the level of things that you'd want to do, so that you can identify when something's out of place. A lot of the times, if it's strangers or a client that has never done a photo shoot before, what's going to happen is that they're going to be nervous and they're not going to necessarily be as outspoken because they don't want to interrupt your flow. So you're going to have to allow them to feel comfortable enough to tell you what they like and what they don't like, and also have the professional guidance and gentleness, because you're trying to stay professional. Third tip, and I know I've said this before, but allow your client to feel as comfortable as possible. Comfort really sells the shoot, and when they're comfortable in their own skin, it's gonna show. When they're uncomfortable, it's gonna also show. So what you need to do is to allow them to feel as comfortable as possible, and that's what paying attention to detail is going to do, and also that's what having a proper plan is going to do. Bring a Bluetooth speaker. Ask them what type of music they'd like beforehand, or even get their playlist if you can, and bring that on set, and I promise you the vibe will be right. You guys are going to be hitting it off and you're going to be getting amazing pictures because they're comfortable. And yes, it's going to show when they're uncomfortable. Sometimes though, the client needs to be uncomfortable in order to get certain poses and shots that you'd like. That's totally fine. Explain that to them, communicate, allow them to feel as comfortable with you, the person, the photographer, as possible to get the desired result. Fourth tip, communication. Communication is vital. You need to be able to tell them exactly what you want and the direction that you're going so that they know what to do and how to position themselves. Of course, you're going to need to be directing them, a part of communication as well. But if they mess up, for instance, do not let it show on your face. Keep telling them that they're awesome. Keep telling them that they're doing a spectacular job, even though you know they're not. Remember, they're new and the nerves are high because it's pretty intimidating for somebody to be photographed. I've been on the opposite end of the camera a lot, and I promise you I still do get nervous. So just imagine somebody that has never done a photo shoot before. They're gonna need your reassurance. So hype them up, let them know that they're doing a spectacular job, but give them tweaks. Constructive criticism is amazing on these type of shoots. It builds rapport, it builds morale, and it also builds trust. And it helps in making them comfortable as possible. So this is really a bonus tip, aligning more so with communication. What you want to do is shower your client with compliments. If you're not a humorous person, I promise you, laughter helps them to open up so much. So what you want to do to learn humor, and I promise you it works, watch a lot of comedy specials. A lot of comedy specials, stand-up comedy. It's amazing and it gets you thinking on the spot. And then what you're going to be able to do is make your client laugh and let them express themselves as much as possible, and that's going to help them to feel more confident and also help them to be more comfortable with you. And there's that word again, comfort. They need to feel comfortable with you. So my name's Atreo. I'm a professional photographer and videographer, and I'm here to YouTube. I'll be doing more content like this. Let me know if you like it and subscribe if you want to see more.